What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. I got all your Juve news. All right, there's a ton to tackle. A double move that Juve eyes up in the summer, but the figures are way out of whack. We'll look at that one. A potential return for Juventus, and we aren't talking about the coach's role, all right? So a player maybe set to make his return this summer. Hoisin with the surprise national team call-up, and Juve Frosinone on deck. What does Max have up his sleeve to try and right the ship? And a major announcement coming out of Miami today that should have North American fans very excited. All right, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. All right, so first things first, we got a birthday shout out going out to Andrea Cambiaso. He's been a very pleasant watch for myself personally this season. I've enjoyed watching his game, and I look forward to many years with him at Juventus continuing to grow and develop and strengthen further. All right, now he is tied into this next rumor that we have, which is about a potential return at Juventus, with Juve keeping tabs on Spinazzola. And apparently there has been loose contacts, according to Mirko Di Natale, who will be joining us this Saturday live on the show. All right, so that's a chance for you to get your questions in. But he says Juve is kicking the tires on Spinazzola. He has got a contract that expires this summer. He's a free transfer, all right? We know that there's injury risks there and his body is tough to rely on. But for me, if I'm looking at this as a whole with this club, with this group, I know we don't want to make signings that are injury prone, all right? However, if we've got Cambiaso there who we want to go with and he wants to be our lead guy, bringing a guy like Spinazzola who could be very impactful, especially as a substitute and whatnot, and if we can monitor his minutes, which we should with the fact that we have so much coverage and versatility with Cambiaso, Thiago Giallo, Danilo, that we could get away with this, and it would open us up to make a sale for a guy like Kostic, all right? So for me, I am actually open to this move going down. I would be okay with it. Are you a yes or no to a Spinazzola return? Hit me in the comments, all right? Now we get to Dean Huijsen and a surprise national team call-up. Not a surprise that he's getting a call, but a surprise that it's going to be with the Spain U21 side. You got to think the Dutch Federation is going to be absolutely livid about this and trying to put a stop to it, but apparently he's qualified and can register with the Spain side, and he might just do that. We have to wait and see what develops there. Mario Hermoso, his name constantly gets brought up lately with links to Juventus, and he was linked with them previously. He is going to be on a free transfer this summer, and Juve apparently has been scouting him and will scout him again tonight in the Champions League match between Inter and Atletico. We'll see if anything comes of it in the summer. Koopmeiners, we know, top of Juve's list, apparently, according to rumors and everything. Now the latest rumor suggests that Sule plus 35 million euros is apparently a deal that is being looked at. This guy's valuation is probably going to hit 90 mil by the end of the season. What are we talking about? Sule plus 35 million? Hell no. All right. Now, in terms of Koopmeiners, there's also another rumor saying that Juve's looking at a double move, also including Carnesecchi, and 100 million euros total. So Juve isn't splashing 100 million euros on those two players. All right. As far as Koopmeiners go, he does have apparently interest out of England. Manchester United said to be that team. For Juventus, we got to hope that the interest out of England isn't that serious, and or if it is, we need the player's will to get some type of leverage here. And the reports do suggest, numerous reports do suggest, Koopmeiners wants to stay in Serie A. So we will have to keep tabs on this ongoing saga, but I'm just not that confident that Koopmeiners is going to be a deal that in the end we swing. But hey, who knows? Let's see what Giuntoli conjures up, or if he just moves away from Italy altogether. All right. Now, as far as another name Juve has been eyeing up, Mazraoui apparently is coming back on the target list for Juventus. He is an old target as we were linked with him in the summer. So the Moroccan right back finds himself back on that target list, and he ties into this next player, which is Timothy Weah. Our only signing of this past summer mercado apparently is on the chopping block and could find himself moved. There was interest in the player in January. So what's being rumored is that based on his performances, etc., he could be moved if that interest is there once again this summer out of teams like Everton, etc. So if Weah is moved, this would open the door for a player like Mazraoui, who has been on Juve's target list previously. So we'll have to see. With Timothy Weah, I want to know from all of you, do you think he's got a fair shake or not? Does he intrigue you at all? Worth keeping or sell? I'm going to be quite honest. For me, the preseason, I thought he was going to have an impact and be able to help us quite a bit. It hasn't amounted to anything, and I can't say I blame the system or anything. He's just got to bring more. So for me, I'm actually disappointed in Weah because I thought he was going to be this low-risk option that was going to pay dividends. It just hasn't amounted to much. So I would be open to a sale. Can't wait to hear from all you in the comments. Now, Rabiot. The rumors around Rabiot apparently are that his agent / mother is testing the waters, not just with Bayern Munich, but also in England. Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool have had discussions apparently with the mother / agent in potentially picking him up in the summer when he's on a free. Still, we keep hearing Juve is going to come to the table late March or in April to try to see if a renewal is in place, but it looks like the mother / agent is working on some safety nets. Let's see what happens. Now, Juve, Frosinone, it is sold out, all right, and we gotta right the ship. There are rumors about a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1 featuring Alcaraz starting, but it might be a little bit too much for Max to swing. We might be looking at a simple trident up top, which there are a lot of rumors circulating around that, and a 3-4-3. I would probably expect it to be a 3-4-3 before we all of a sudden switch to a four-man backline, but Max did hint that he has been testing the 4-3-3 out, so you just never know. One thing for sure, though, we just got to win that game. That is 1,000% a must-win match against Frosinone. They are winless on the road this season. If that isn't 3 points, we got massive, massive issues, and this rocky road is going to start to look a lot worse, all right? So has to be 3 points there. Now, as far as this rocky road, there's going to be a little more breathing room because Italy apparently is leading the race right now to get that 5th Champions League spot next season. But hey, let's not test it out, all right? Let's get the job done and finish strong this season. And last but certainly not least, Motta, who a lot of Juventini are looking at to come in and be that coach for Juventus if we make a coaching change. His agent today says if a call from a big club came, it would be very, very difficult to deny and say no. We will see what happens. It's going to be a wild summer, Juventini, so buckle up. But we still have a wild finish to the season coming up. And last, I got to tell you, this is a massive, massive announcement coming out of Miami, all right? The official fan clubs of North America bring to you an incredible opportunity. And for the Miami watch party, for the Napoli-Juventus game, they are going to be joined by none other than the legend himself, Andrea Barzagli, all right? He is going to be joining the fan clubs there for the watch party, all right? Imagine taking in a game and being able to discuss the moment, situation, scenarios with a Juventus legend. It pays to join your local fan clubs, always bringing you closer to our beloved Vecchia Signora. This is an incredible opportunity, all right? So reach out to the fan clubs, join in. They are going to be working very, very soon on putting together that list of members who are going to be in that watch party, all right? So incredible moment, and congratulations to Miami for getting such a wonderful, wonderful event set up. That is your news break to today. You guys know the drill. Hit me in the comments with everything you think. Can't wait to mix it up, and I'll be back tomorrow with another edition. As always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.